Okay, here's a quick what is new this week at the Bead Destashery. It's the week of June 15th, and hopefully I'll have this out by the 17th or 18th with our new email. We have new hours starting this week. That is Wednesday through Sunday from 12 to 5. 5 days a week, 5 hours a day, and that leaves me hours either in the morning or in the evening to have our bead classes or bead nights. So that's the new plan. You were looking at a fantastic selection of seed beads here that are all 50% off the original price. The majority of them are Japanese. There's a gorgeous collection of Toho and Delicas and Miyukis, different shapes and sizes, and just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Mostly all in vials, and then there's a few hanks here and some vintage ones that I've just put in bags. So you'll want to come down and dig through all these lovely colors. Then we are having a lot of old school bead factory. Here's a bunch of leather cord, again, that is at the same price. It always was. And so there's a lot of gorgeous colors here. Metallic pearls and pinks and teals and silvers, 3 sizes of black and natural. And then all these warm tones and browns and bronze and gold. Lots of really pretty leather cords. Just like the old days. And so speaking of, we're going to do another little walk here because I don't edit. That is a bowl of leather scraps, still for 50 cents. These are, but I made sure they're each about at least 2 feet long there. But even more exciting are these mixed bowls of glass beads. Do you remember when we used to have a bowl outside the store, but then we had that treasure chest on 6th Avenue. It was full of Indian glass beads that were $24. Well, these are mostly Czech, some German glass beads. 2 containers full here that are 10 for $1. So if you're a little forager, if you're dying to come forage and dig, this is the time. These are gorgeous Czech glass beads that were a lot more than 10 cents a bead. And there's just some really, really beautiful ones here. There's tons of these really pretty flowers and all these gorgeous colors. There's these pretty metallics. Look at the teals. These lampwork beads, just some metallic, and these really, if you want some big ones. Then there's really pretty rounds and these black discs and millifioris and crackle beads, all just beautiful beads today. And the reason there's 2 different bowls is because these are the larger ones and these are the smaller. And by smaller, I just mean they're like between 9 and 7 millimeters. So they're not tiny at all. Let's open that up a little bit. But if I mix them in the same bowl, all the small ones fall to the bottom. And I want you to be able to see this lovely collection here. So lots of pretty flowers, pretty leaves, hearts, lots of lovely rounds, some butterflies, and again, more flowers and more leaves and snails. These are all just fantastic, high quality, gorgeous glass beads and in fabulous colors. Lots of flowers, stars, hearts. You can come dig to your heart's content. This is all of it though. So I'm not sure how long it's gonna last, but you're welcome to come down and check it out and dig around and find your favorites here. Now I'm gonna turn the camera around. Here's some gemstone chips, and I know that's not terribly exciting, but I'll tell you what is exciting about them is they're quite old. I think the invoice was 2003 maybe. So they're all completely natural stones, and they're quite big chips here. And the mother of pearl, rhodonite, rose quartz, with their serpentine, fluorine, aventurine, cape amethyst, sodalite, garnet, and on and on. And they're pretty good size, and I left them at only $6 and 32 inches, right? Because they're, the equivalent of 2 strands. They're quite long, and they're still doing so many stretchy bracelets right now. Like this would be really cute with I would do a small gold or silver bead in between to break them up, or a small crystal even, just sort of kind of take the bigger ones in here and like I said, then break them up with a small bead, and I think that'd be really cute. but there's a ton of beads on the strands, and again, they're all completely natural. Those are big turquoise chunks. Those would be great. So that is a great deal, and some beautiful colors. And I'm gonna turn us to look at just a handful of some specialty beads that I keep adding to, like I put them out and then sell and then find some more. And so I have found a lovely collection of these abalone with more inlaid abalone. So it's the black abalone shell and then has beautiful inlaid abalone. And then these pava abalone shells, beads, they're drilled, are there as well. Oh, I found a little handful of these gorgeous findings, right? Like, where were these? I put out those findings, you know, weeks ago, but now we're always finding more. So there's some beautiful silver ones there. And then there's also like this bag of pink opal, and it's not from my shop, but it's a little mixed bag of pink opal. And so I just put it up by the gram. It's 75 cents a gram. Most of these pieces are, the small ones are like 2.5 grams up to like 12. So it makes them, you know, anywhere between like $2 and $7, like $7.50 for the large ones. These ones are all tip drilled, and then this little tray are all just beads, all different beads that are smaller, so they'll be even less. But we're always just finding lots of pretty, I mean, these cathedral beads. So just a handful of those. Anything really special like that, I'm excited to put out. So I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but there's just, I guess, some of what's new. I have new things going out every day, but come down and grab these gorgeous pieces while they are here and sparkle brightly like the star that you are. Mwah. Peace.